Greetings. I'm Christopher Logan Hilt.
I'm Jake Pendragon.
Tiger here.
Today we're talking some more Lenharrow Fantasy Adventures Enhanced Edition, episode 12 today. Hello, cool gamer. How you doing? We'll say hi to you in the chat.
Howdy, Ray.
Hello, Ray. Hello, Random Dog. Nice to see you all here tonight. I hope everybody's having a good day. Haven't had the best of weeks myself. So if you haven't seen me a lot, that's probably why. But I'm doing pretty good this afternoon. In a lot better mood today than I was even this morning. So
that's true. I can attest for that.
Let's talk about. Rudy says, "Boom,
boom."
And Cool Gamer says they're doing good today. That's nice to hear.
Nice.
Hope y'all are.
Goody, goody.
Yes. Let's take a look at our Lenharrow Fantasy Adventures Enhanced Edition. We'll go over the books a little bit so you know what we're talking about. So I'll put us up on the screen there, Tiger. I'll wait till your balloons go.
Make her go away.
Make her
go away.
Anyway,
hey!
We got the Player's Guide, which has all your lifestyles and races available to play in Lenharrow.
And your basic character creator.
Basic character creator. Yeah, exactly right. And we got the Referee's Guide, which tells you how to play the game. So together with the Player's Guide, that's our core system. It's like Christmas. It's going to hand me stuff. All right, let's do it. Rudini says, yikes. Oh, it is heavy.
I'm joking.
This would be the first Referee's expansion. This would be the Creature Guide, which has a bunch of statistics for monsters and creatures to throw at your players.
Completely optional, but a nice thing to
Let's
have.
see. Ray says, Player's Guide can be found where? All the links are in the description. You get a PDF on Drive-Thru RPG, and you get all sorts of stuff on Amazon. Hardback, paperback, and Kindle Reader. So,
but it will not make you a nice, lovely meal.
No, it will not. The second Referee's expansion we looked at last time. This is an Encounters Guide. Really cool accessory for the Referee. Has all the stuff you need in it. It's a companion to the Creature Guide, too. It's really cool. But then we have the first Player's expansion, of course. And we're going over this really fast because we're just getting to what we're talking about today. This is your Character's Companion, which has character record sheets and basically a creature creation guide to go along with your player's book. Your player's guide. But what we're talking about tonight, so I'm going to show the book
presentation.
So I'll bring Tiger up here because this is her baby now. So I'll bring this actually up on the screen. Let's see. Some random dog says, "I'm going away for a bit. I'll be right back." All right, we'll see you in a bit. Okay, so we'll put the cover up on the screen. This is our support characters guide, second player's expansion. Now this has been out for a little while, but we actually just acquired a copy yesterday. I ordered it quite a long time ago, but sometimes it takes them a while to print it and send it to us. But that's just life and publishing and all that grooviness. Now, well, Tiger, I'm going to put you up on the screen. It's your baby.
It's your baby.
Tell everybody what you think about the support characters.
I'm not talking to you no more. I'm just kidding.
I'm
kidding.
Hey, we were kidding. I was kidding too. I'm sorry, Mom.
No, you're fine. It scares me. No, I had some Cleflecca stuck in my throat. Hey, Kenneth Bird, how's it going?
Good evening, Kenneth. How you doing?
Anyway, so we have thank you. Yes, thank you. Anyways, we had a lot of players, have companions and creatures and, all sorts of things such as familiars, followers, even just like a pet bird or a pet cat or whatever. And they wanted the ability to do what?
Lots of ferrets.
Yes. Anyways, they wanted the ability to do more with these little animal companions of theirs, besides, I don't know, teaching it to fetch or feeding it or whatever. And I know D&D does it now, but before there was no rules or anything concerning that. The only thing they had was maybe
For
for a familiar, right?
yeah,
Chris?
familiar. Yeah,
So they
familiar.
only had. I remember there being rules for familiar, but there wasn't much
Up, Soup.
you could do with it. Oh, hi, Superior Got Side. I tell you,
Godzilla.
you're. It's a tongue twister for me. I'm sorry. I do not mean to butcher it. I promise.
That's why I
Sorry.
say so.
Rangers had animal. Yeah, right. But the most they ever did is, and I remember my first time I got like a follower for a ranger. I wrote 2 lines on my back of my character sheet, and that was all my animal companion can do, like number of attacks, what damage the attacks are, that kind of stuff. I feel like I'm loud. Why am I loud?
Your mic is a little loud. I was going to say, hey, you probably
I don't know how to fix it. You need to fix it. Oh, is that better? That's all I can do.
go a little higher.
A little higher.
Right there. That sounds good.
Right there.
Yeah, you sound good.
Okay. Okay, good. Because I feel like I'm yelling. I'm like, I'm not yelling. Anyway.
All right, bro. It felt like you were yelling. Yeah, that's okay. You're
Yeah,
getting your
that's
point
okay.
across.
Right? I felt like I was yelling, and I
I'll
really
put us
not.
all up here again.
Now she sounds muffled.
Now you sound a little muffled. Yeah. Spit the mic.
Is that better?
Trust Ray.
Right.
Like we start.
Anyways, I only had 2 lines on my character sheet, just explaining everything that my animal companion can do, which was really not much. And when we were creating our system, and all of our gamers wanted more involvement with these animal companions, and that's where we came up with the idea for the Companions Guide. And what we did is we gave our companions their own lifestyles, their own set of skills. Some of them can learn spells.
Yeah,
We have so much. We gave them so much stuff. They need their own character record sheet, guys.
Yep.
You can teach these creatures
They
and
are their own
companions to
characters.
do
Hello, narrative
all
driven
kinds of
art.
stuff.
Hey,
Hey,
Hey. We're talking about support characters today.
You're using your narrative-driven art account. Nice.
Yes.
nice.
Usually
Dude,
she's on
love
here
your
as-
songs. Love your songs.
Yeah. Kate's been putting out some cool stuff this week. Ray puts out a lot of cool stuff too on these cats, squirrels. I've even seen a skunk and an alligator.
I love Squirrely Squirrel Face.
songs too. That's
Yes, there is a description, link in the description to narrative driven art and Ray and Rudini. Everybody saying hey, that's cool.
Yes. Anyway, so yeah, we made it so that your animal companion, and it doesn't even have to be bonded to you. You can go to an animal supply store or whatever and buy a trained falcon and actually teach it to do other things. I have never seen a skunk.
Nah, but you want to give Bobby a shout out?
Hey, it's Bobby!
Yeah. We've been waving at her for a little bit. It wasn't your channel. I saw a skunk going. Okay. Animal
Sadness.
channels. Sorry.
I was gonna say, Chris, where'd you get this video?
There was a
I
gator.
watch Olive Ruse.
There was
No,
a
I
gator.
watch Olive Ruse.
Gator.
I watch Olive Ruse. There's no. He has an armadillo. I've seen an
Bert
armadillo.
here too? Where's Bert? I don't see Bert.
Bert?
Is Bert
he
here? He might be.
I haven't. Is his not coming up?
He might not. I don't know. I think he's live right now still. So
I'm like, is he
sometimes he goes live on Thursday nights too. I was gonna say hi
Did
to
he
him.
send us a ninja and didn't tell us? Oh.
It's a possibility. All right, let's see
Anyway.
here.
This book is for people who like to have more to do with their companions, their animal companions or mystical
just
creature companions. Yeah, we have mystical creatures in there. We have animals in there. You know, anything that's. We have a few that are like monster-ish. like fairies and such, you know.
That's okay, Bobby. We thought Random Dog was burnt the first time she came on here too, but some Random Dog is definitely somebody different.
Oh, some random
She
dogs
said,
in
"Hey, here
Asia.
it's morning." Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Wow, we got a subscriber from Asia.
We got quite a few actually.
We're global.
Yeah,
So
we do actually.
Tiger,
Yes.
I went and cleaned up all her work and put it together in a game format, but this is all her book. So this is written by Shannon Watches and with Christopher Hilt. So
Oh, you revealed my name.
It's on all this stuff.
It's on
Someone was
all the
gonna find
books.
out eventually, Mom.
Is it really?
Yeah, you asked.
Well.
That's what you said to put it that way. Anyway,
You could have had your pen name be Tiger Starcross, but no, you wanted your
No.
real name.
I did. No. I did. Chris said he couldn't put it on there like that.
yeah, they
That's weird.
Amazon wouldn't let us. They needed to have her name to pay her, and Tiger didn't cut it. So anyway, we had some fun with that. So she's Shannon Tiger Watches.
But Hilt isn't your last name.
Technically, it is. It's a technicality on that one.
It's your
There's no
mother's.
technicality.
Anyway, Tiger started this out with how to make these support characters. So we have the first chapter is just like the LPG. It's game mechanics on how to make a character. So that's what's going on in here. And then it's also set up a lot like the creature guide. So these are all compatible back and forth. All these books. That is something that annoyed me about certain systems where you would look at one book and go, well, this is different than that. Why? We have everything, all the statistics are the same, everything. So we
tried
make
to
it
use
so
the same format too, so it's
our game
recognizable.
system is definitely compatible back and forth. So we have a bunch of charts to roll up all your different support characters. Like we have some stuff from the creature guide in here too, so that it makes sense back and forth. And then we have a skills chart for support characters. We have how to determine the support characters. We got bonded mounts. We have some for flying, winged mounts, and for regular. And we have water mounts. So, like I said, we got lots of charts here in the first.
Probably the
first
least
chapter.
used chart ever.
Basically, this
Water
is used to determine the type of follow you get. And then, of course, we go into things like average height, weight. And we could show this up closer, but that's not what we're really wanting to do in this. We're really wanting to just talk about how we feel about how we use these books.
This is a glorified commercial.
It's a glorified commercial. Yes, it is. We're going to have fun with it.
Commercials are fun.
And then we actually do have some types of weapons for creatures, a little bit of a chart for that. And of course, we have a little bit of art thrown in here. And at some point, we are going to do a makeover of our entire enhanced edition, just like we've done for our light edition. We're still waiting on King Zone for the light edition to be complete. And then Katie Robbins has said that she might do our enhanced edition too. If she doesn't want to, then we'll go ahead and do it, because we've been learning a lot of stuff about how to format pages and everything. Katie Robbins has showed us a lot of stuff, but if she still wants to do it, we're more than happy for her to do it, because she does some really awesome work.
Right?
Let me see. Yes,
She
it's
made
an
some
infomercial, sir.
beautiful work.
Info.
The difference is you get to talk to us and ask us questions, and we can answer, and we're not going to try to sell it to you.
Oh, we are totally trying to sell it to you. Play our system.
Yeah, well, you can buy it. Yeah,
I'm kidding.
but if you don't want to, I could share it. You know. You remember Jake's wig? Yeah, I remember Jake's wig too. That was pretty funny.
Oh, I was gonna say wig. What wig?
No, he
Oh,
put
we got a new one over
the
there.
monster. He can do it again.
Oh,
Yeah, I just got some stuff today, so.
I'm like, you got another one, didn't you?
I mean, this barely came in the mail yesterday. I'm surprised this book is in such good shape as it is in, because the box was thrashed. There it is. There it is. He looks like one of those. If it was white, he'd be one of those old timey
powder
judges.
kids.
Oh
powder
no, no, darkness hasn't shown up.
Oh, I haven't
I hope
seen
the
him today.
fireworks didn't scare him.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Time to talk
He'll be
to you
back
again.
when he wants something to eat.
Unless you
Right?
found something to eat.
Yeah, unless he found some other place to eat. But it took. See how long it took you to get him to trust you. I doubt that's going to be the case. He knows you'll feed him. Bobby says she's eating dinner, so she'll be quiet a bit. That's cool. And she don't know. I see a couple of raccoons in the dumpster, but no
Trash
cat.
pandas,
It was raccoons. That's what I was thinking, Ray. Got some
Trash
raccoons.
pandas.
And
Dude,
your
I like that
squirrel.
one where he did. No, I like his video where he did the Mission Impossible with the raccoon.
Yeah,
I
no.
love trash.
I love that one.
And if I remember right, your squirrel's name is Seraphim, if I'm right. But man,
I
that
thought
was
it
not
was Squirrely Squirrel Face.
Squirrely squirrel face. But there was definitely a gator.
Yes, I remember the
Anyway.
gator.
Chapter 2, basically, like in the LPG, we give all the different races. Plus, we also add the creature guide statistics in here, too, so that a ref could use this book also. So players and refs could use this book, but refs are players.
Nice. Seraphine.
Yeah, Seraphine. Okay, Seraphine. I was close. Lots of people like that vid. 8,000 views. I believe it, sir.
Nice.
That was a cool video. Anyway, we literally have probably well over 100 different animals and support characters that can be rolled up, and all the statistics are in this book. Chapter 2 is the biggest chapter of the book. It's probably about 75 to 100 pages just on its own, if not bigger. And this includes humanoids too, like giants. You get a giant follower. That's in here too. So if you want to, as a ref, you can allow any of this or none of it. It's entirely up to your referee. Or you can take bits and pieces of it and go, I like that, but I don't like this. You can't use this. It's probably be easier to go, I don't want you to use this. But as a ref, you can roll up the followers instead of the players and determine whether you like something or not and re-roll.
True.
Sorry, I just saw a page from Merfolk.
Adopt a giant baby and raise it to follow you.
Why can't we have Merfolk? Your campaign
Ruse
is
is
in the middle.
obsessed with large babies.
You definitely could. Now, in our Ravagers of Carnage game right now, Katie Robbins is playing a character that has a falcon. It's not a follower. It's just a support character.
Trained
But she
falcon.
doesn't have it on a record sheet yet because she hasn't turned it into either a follower or a familiar or something of that nature.
Who
Let's
is
see.
Bert?
Also,
Bert's
just
another,
question. Bert's Beats. He's the founder of the Modern Day Breakfast Club, which is a big club that we're all a part of. And if you have YouTube content, in order to join the club, all you have to do is put hashtag Modern Day Breakfast Club in your description or your title, and you're in the club. And basically, you'll start connecting with other people who are part of the Modern Day Breakfast Club. A lot of cool people in the Modern Day Breakfast Club, including Bobby and Rudini, and myself. So yeah. In chapter 3, we go into the lifestyles available to your bonded mount, your follower, your familiar, your support character. So you can actually have an entire character that is your support character if you want to. This is all just an optional book. I mean, I was just going to go over the book real quick, and then we'll just talk about it.
If you want to be lazy, you can just use the creature guide excerpt part, and that's it.
Right. But then there are creatures in here that aren't in the creature guide, and then there are some that are. But there's a lot of new stuff in here too. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he gave Bert. Oh, cool. Thank you, Bert. Thanks, Ray, for Bert. Then we go into the skills that you could buy for the support characters, and we're gonna look at some art here real quick, and then we'll let Tiger go on. And then, of course, we have a big old index in the back so that you can quickly jump to a page. And like I said, we're gonna redo all these covers and everything and do a makeover. But I just wanted to get the books out so that people could play, use them and play the game. And our next book that we have coming out, we have 6 right now for the enhanced edition, is the Heroes of Haven's Run book, our first campaign supplement. But we still need maps, and I also want to do some tweaking on it, some art, make it look really nice, just right out of the gate. So it's been delayed, but it's been delayed to make it look better and be a better book. Let's see here.
He doesn't want to outright blame me. It's my fault.
Nice guy, talks a lot. Yeah. Bert does, but yeah, I don't think he talks any more than I do.
Well, you're also a nice guy that talks a lot.
Yeah. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to show some art here, and we'll talk about that, and then we'll turn everything else over to the Tiger because this is her book.
Why? I'm not running anything.
But we'll chat back and forth. We've only been on here like 20 minutes.
That's one of her older pieces, isn't it?
Yep, that's one of Tiger's older pieces. What are we looking at here, Tiger?
A saber-toothed tiger.
Yes.
More specific.
Or a saber cat. Saber cat. I'm sorry. They call him a saber cat now. Okay, so I drew this picture because I have a character that can turn into that.
You mean this one?
Yes, that one.
Okay.
She has a twin too.
Yeah, but she can't turn into a cat.
Yeah, she can.
Oh, she can too?
Both of them can.
That's right.
Both
You
of them
used
can.
the same picture for both characters. That's right.
No. Her twin has a different picture.
For the cat
No,
too?
her twin has a different. No, not the cat. The cat was the same.
Saber-tooth bobcat. Yes, sir.
Anyways, no, her twin has a different picture, not the cat part. The cat part's the
Twin
same.
powers activate.
Her twin does have a different picture.
Yes.
I don't remember her name. Do you remember her name?
Mika? No, not Mika. Mika's the other one's name.
Was it Ari?
Yeah, I think so. Ari and Mika. They're both elves.
Yeah, I don't see her
Actually,
picture.
I think they're
I
actually
may not have
older
that
cats.
They don't have that one. Okay, here's another
Really?
example.
She's wearing a little okay. This is a talking owl, an intelligent owl, and her name is Kalani, and I actually created her as a character.
Well, thank you, some random dog. That happened today, so we're excited about it. We were going to talk about it tomorrow on Fridays, but we can talk about that a little bit too. But thank you so much.
Yay.
450 subscribers. Yep. It'll be a lot cooler once we get 50 more. It'll actually be 500. We'll see how that works. But
anyways, it was fun and challenging to play a character that can't do things without hands. But I taught this character, I had magic, so I was using magic instead to do things that normal characters can do.
Like pick things up.
Ray said, "Yay,
She
great
can
job."
pick things up. Applause.
She has talents. Little 3.
But you're right. She mostly used telekinesis.
All right. Then we got Rin and her.
I don't remember. Oh my
Phoenix,
gosh.
Aiden Furbald.
Yes.
Isn't
Okay,
this
so this.
RPC of Moms, and not an actual character that
She was running the game. This was the character that she had in the game. It was a really cool character. Yeah.
This was the game I was playing Draco Rockwell.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Dad was
so
playing Dwarf.
that's her bonded mount.
Yep.
I forget his Tromdor Rockwell.
I was playing Tromdor Rockwell and an elf named Kieran.
I was his adopted brother. I was a dragon man.
Yeah, well, there's a reason why the bird is red.
Right.
The bird is half giant hawk and half phoenix.
Right.
He was a half breed.
We've done some pretty cool stuff over the years on our various campaigns, but that is the very nature of role playing games. You see, then we got Val Bartokamus.
One of them are
Yes.
Relation of our famous Mozart, but not immediate family.
Thank you, Random Dog. Thank you.
This is all Tiger's artwork too, by the way.
Yeah, this is
Yes,
all
thank you.
Tiger's art.
Hand drawn, not AI.
No, these are all hand drawn. I did draw them
So
myself.
Tiger can do the work too. So for those of you people out there going, hey, you're just using AI, Tiger does the work too.
Oh, sometimes I take my AIs and digitally change them too, though.
Thank you, Ray.
This was my favorite drawing in the book.
Yeah, it's like the last one too. Where'd you put it?
Huh?
It's like really small in the back of the book, unfortunately. So when we do a makeover, we're probably going to make it just a full page piece of art in the book to make it look
Well,
really cool.
it kind of makes sense. It's really small. This is a
Yeah.
familiar.
Right.
I
So, Tiger, you're putting yourself out of a job with AI.
wasn't exactly getting paid for my art anyway.
I think we've done more with the AI than we ever did with actual art. Bobby says that's awesome.
Thank
I
you.
agree. This is one of my favorite drawings that Tiger did. She's done
This
a
is a
lot.
unique. This is a unique character that Chris let me have. We call it a puddle dragon. I don't know if any of you ever remember seeing those old sci-fi bumpers where they did something weird. One of them was where there was this little dragon that would come up out of a puddle and jump into another puddle.
Yeah, I
So it's
remember
kind
that
of
commercial.
yeah. So that little guy is based on that commercial.
It does look very
So
similar to Toothless too from How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen those, any of those movies. Loved them though; they were pretty good movies.
So yeah, he has the ability to jump into a puddle and teleport to another puddle. It's pretty cool.
Hello.
Hey, it's the Witcher Yor.
Good to see you,
Hello.
sir. Thanks for joining us. Even if it is just a flyby to give us a like, which is cool. We appreciate it. I hope to be playing Witcher 3 again soon, but our house is kind of in an upheaval right now. So
Oh goodness,
plus
it
I've
is.
been into Days Gone lately, and that's pretty much all I've wanted to do.
I thought
You
it
have a
was a
good
cool
day too, buddy.
ability too, Bobby.
Great ability.
Yeah, to jump into a puddle and teleport out of another puddle.
Oh yeah. It was pretty cool. So she turned it into a working creature. It was neat. Which is how we've come up with a lot of different creatures that are in our creature guide. Most of
It's
my
kind of how we
favorite,
came up with the wind mouse.
most of my favorite creatures, like the wind mouse, I just came up with on the spot and just invented them.
Technically, Wind Mouse is a creature from the game Wild Arms, but
But we changed it a lot.
yeah,
We
it's
made
not the same creature. It's called the
Okay. This is how we called it the wind mouse because it was that's what it reminded us of. But this is how it happened. Okay, so Chris was playing a druid that had a little mouse, the follower, and during game I was running the game, and during game he said his little mouse goes over to the tree, pulls out a door, sticks it on the tree, opens it up, and goes inside. Everyone in the room looks at me and says, "Does that really happen?" And I thought it was the coolest thing, and I'm like, "Yep, yes it does. Yes, that happens."
Yes, it does. Yeah, I do that a lot. If players come up with really cool ideas, I will go, "Yep, that's how it happened." Just let them make things up. That's part of the whole role playing experience, as far as I'm concerned. It's not about just what the game master or referee gives to the players. The players make the game. The referee just presents the stage, and the players make the game. The game is the players, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, yeah,
Sure.
a referee puts in a lot of work. I'm not discounting the work of a referee because I'm a referee. I'm just saying it's a group effort. And yes, a referee is an integral part of that, but so are the players. Each character has their own different part to play, as it were, just like in a movie or a play. And I really enjoy that.
If anyone watches Dingo Doodles on YouTube, that is also a very good example of the players making the game.
Yeah, right. Yes, right. And I really, as a player, when I sit down at a game master table, and they're like, "This is my world, deal with it." Those can be
that's
fun
a way
games too.
to go about it. It's like that guy in Darkness Rising. We're playing in an all-human campaign. Who is not an elf?
Yeah. Darkness Rising. If you haven't seen the Gamers Part 2 Darkness Rising, it is one of those you can I still think you can watch it on Amazon Prime, but it is for a gamer, it's well worth a watch. Bobby's going to be back.
Not an elf.
Let's see. My favorite color is white. Well, I like white. I like black. So, I like red. I don't think
orange.
I don't think I actually have a favorite color. I like just all different colors. Are you frozen up there, Tiger, or are you just not?
What?
It's just legend.
You all good?
Sorry, Tiger EXE stopped working.
Yep. See, we're all just
No, I didn't
saying
say
under
that. You guys were talking about your favorite colors, and I'm like, do I even have a favorite color?
My favorite color was red.
I kind of like green, but I also like blue. Red used to be my favorite color until Warren took it.
I agree. As soon as I said something to her, she rebooted, Ray.
Good morning.
Good
Sunday morning.
Oh, my goodness. Tiger needed a reboot, yes. So, we'll start with, since it's your book, Tiger, we'll get back to you on that.
Hey,
It's in the house.
Hey, bud, how you doing? It's nice to see you, bro.
we're talking about gaming.
Yeah, we are. So we looked at our support characters book. So if anybody has any questions about bottom mounts, familiars, or followers, that's what we're talking about tonight. So, Jake, have you ever had a character that had one of those what type of support characters?
I don't remember. Like, to be fairly honest, that's not the type of builds I go for. And whenever I do, it's kind of like tucked away and I don't touch it. So it's not really my window. Sorry.
Okay, that's cool. So I'll throw it back over to you, Tiger. You've had a lot, okay? Because there's the there's the mystery part. Mystery. What do you call it? A mystery.
Mystery Prowler. I love that class, right? I mean, that's
introduced a lot of lifestyle professions that have specific followers and bottom mounts that go with them. Let me see. We got doing taxes is a nightmare. Good luck, Spitix. Yeah, taxes suck.
Don't forget to carry the one.
Printing all the paper I have to give back to the CPA as attorney. That's cool. His CPA, central processing.
Holy moly.
That's a lot, dude. I guess. This is what happens when
I just give my taxes to a tax rep.
This is what happens when you run an LLC. Yeah. Yeah, my uncle is actually an accountant, so if I have any questions like that, he's a CPA. I call him. I generally don't because I'm disabled and I'm on disability, so that's something I generally don't have to worry about. Thank goodness. I can if I want to. Sis, what's the threshold on reporting stolen lunch money as income? Well, in California, they want you to report loot now. If you went to a store and you looted it, you're supposed to report it on your taxes.
No. If it's under 500, you don't have to report it, remember?
-1 for the report. Okay.
Out.
Oh, so, Tiger, you're really, this is your baby. I mean, I have a few characters with familiars.
I thought Jake was my baby.
You know what? The one I really remember is Larka the Mysterious. He has what we call a AD&D calls him a pseudo dragon. We call him dragonettes, but it's the same thing. And
tiny dragon.
It was always invisible, and it would always just come up and sting people. It was a nasty little vermin because Larka the Mysterious was a bad guy. So, yeah, that's a curse port that can be canceled out with a +1 pro. And Jake is our adult baby.
I am a man child. Get it right. I am a man child.
But so for me, I have to really think about if I'm going to have a support character.
Jake,
and I have
a few. Swear, if you come into my room wearing nothing but a diaper and a bonnet and a binky, I'm kicking you out.
my most memorable one though is a horse that was created for our character Mitch McAllister named Trigger,
Oh yes.
and Clint's horse Fresca in my novels, but we never actually put her on a record sheet. But that would be cool to do. His horse had quite Clint's horse had quite the personality. Tiger's description is: did I really write this? Now, yes, she did. She did a great job.
All the information in it. Dad just cleaned it up and put it in a gamified format, but
Yep.
Otherwise,
Code word man child to stop Bobby from banning adult babies. No, I think we're going to reserve adult babies for Spine Ticks.
Yes, yes.
I
You
am
can have them
very
all,
sad.
Sith.
My experience with those kind of characters is limited because I'm basically a brute. I'll play a dwarf 9 times out of 10 where I'll just go in,
Right? You're
play
like
with
a
an axe
dwarf
or a
warrior.
hammer, and I
Chris
call
likes
it
to
a
play
day.
the tank.
Well, because
he likes to
normally
play the tank.
I'm running a referee. As a referee, I'm running all the characters, so I do that all the time. So as a player, I just want easy. But right now in GM Cody's game, I'm playing a cleric.
No, we're gonna call that a mental disorder.
Can adult babies? Yeah.
No.
That's a personality trait, sir. Which we have plenty of those. You can make up all your own. So, like I said, my experience with support characters is limited. Tiger, on the other hand, does this all the time, which explains why she got into it and wrote this book.
And why it's
So,
her book and not.
Let's hear some about some of your familiars, bonded mounts, and support
Talk
characters.
about the one that you got in your the most recent one, the Draco's Libra.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my Dracos Libra. Okay. Yeah, I have a tendency to make up creatures.
It was
I get
partially
these.
my creature.
No, we came up with it. We came up with it together.
I'll have to say nay on that one, Ray. But
And I said, nay.
as a dog, I will befriend Luna. Well,
I'm not sure how well Luna would take being around a dog, though. I mean, she was around one when she was a kitten, but he wasn't very friendly towards her.
No. And our older cat, Gray, she pretty much picks on him.
All because he's an old timer.
Well, but he's also nice. He could probably hurt her if he wanted to because he's way bigger. Bobby's back.
Anyway, so I made up it's another tiny dragon. We have a lot of assortments of tiny dragons, and you can do lots of things with tiny dragons. We love dragons, but obviously you can't have a character have control over an actual dragon unless you are playing an extremely high-powered game, because actual dragons are very powerful. So, because people love dragons so much, we came up with the little tiny dragons.
We invent lots of little dragons. Just have fun.
We have all kinds of tiny dragons. We got bubble dragons, fairy dragons, pseudo dragons. Like I said, the picture was the puddle dragon. I came up with Max and I came up with
dragon. We have trolls.
We have Dragon Man. Yeah.
Well, Drolls was a dragon man, yes. But we're talking about companions. So the Dracos Librum was a type of tiny dragon, and it had the ability to take any book and absorb all the words into itself, and you can read off of on the back of his wings or whatever that particular book, and he was basically an entire library.
Most assuredly, Bobby, we are both writers.
I'm not published. I write fanfic, but I write too.
I have published 4 novels, and Tiger and I together published a novelette series that I'm actually converting into bigger novels by putting multiple books from the novelettes into one larger novel. And we're just gonna continue with that series, making novels. Those novelettes we've written together, probably a little over 20 of them, but I've only published 8 of them so far. So we're going to be putting out a lot of those up. I'm going to try to get 2 of those out this year, as a matter of fact. Let's see. I don't know about tiny dragons, but I love little dragon. Yeah.
It's Little Dragon.
I don't know.
WP.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Awesome, Jake. Thanks. That's amazing. It's just part of our makeup. It's probably what drew us together in the first place as a couple.
We like creating things, and it's really interesting. Chris will come up with an idea, and I'll like throw in a little bit of, I don't know, seasoning or whatever, and that's how we get something complete.
Well, we play off each other really well, and we
Yes.
come up with so much better things together than we do apart. I mean,
Right? When we did Lenharrow, we picked apart everything we loved about gaming, and we put it down. We had like pages and pages of notes, and we broke it all down, and that's how we came up with the system together.
The first novel I completed was Dragon Patrol, and that one I did by myself. But when I re-edited it, I had a lot of input back from Tiger. Gray Fury is one I did all my own, but that's like a G.I. Joe type in the future type book. It's not G.I. Joe, but it's a military action type storyline. And then I do have
if you were to run it as a campaign,
besides
it'd be
our
a mad game.
right besides our Lenharrow, yes, it definitely would. Besides our
Bobby?
Lenharrow Bad Company Chronicles, I do have another book set in Lenharrow called The Sentinel of Wave that is probably the longest book I ever wrote. It's a really cool novel. But
Bobby?
nobody's heard of me yet except for you guys.
Wait. Wait.
Let's see.
I love Blue Chick Adventures.
I do too.
Love them.
It's a lot of books, prolific. Well, yeah, it is, but for me, I've got so much more written that I want to publish that it's like, and when I get in a writing mood, Ray, that's all I want to do.
Kate!
Yeah. No. I like your shorts there, Bobby. So you guys are making like me love to make my bar that has. That sounds cool. That sounds
really
very
fun.
cool. Let's see. It's no wonder I don't know half the words you guys use. If you don't know,
our lexicon has a.
I'm not offended. I'm not offended if you ask, because to us, some game term, it's normal to us. And if you don't get it, please ask. I will be happy to explain, or Tiger would.
Oh my gosh. Just the other day, Dad was sitting there going, "What's a reticle?" to me. And I'm like, it's a little dot on the screen that shows
I thought he was trying to say reticule. Reticule or something like that.
There's something completely different.
Two different words, right? Let's see. And I appreciate you saying we're awesome, Bobby. I think you're awesome too. Let's see. Some random dog says, I've seen a chicken eat his own kind. Yes, I have too. I'm pretty sure he knew it was his brother.
That's creepy. What a creepy thought.
At least he knew where it was coming from.
Okay, all right.
Vegans be like, stop hurting the animals. Us meat eaters, they hurt each other anyway.
Oh, Bobby, we're cool. We're cool with it. We don't mind. Questions are what makes the game go round. And as far as I'm concerned, the only dumb question that people don't ask is a question. If they don't ask a question, so there are dumb questions. Though we have proven that over the years.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
No,
Patrick,
is awesome.
Mayonnaise is not an instrument.
Yeah, Blue Chick Adventures is awesome.
Horseradish isn't an instrument either.
Eat teddy bears randomly, find each other, eating teddy bears. Let's see. We got Kate says this. She said hi.
Don't do that, Drew.
Working. She says hi. Feed a chicken balloon. Fed a chicken balloon. Oh, come on, man. Let's see. I think the chicken's brother stole his meal and he did not let it slide. That's funny. That's funny.
You do know that birds do eat other birds. That's not unusual.
Birds will eat other birds. It's especially if they're scavengers. They don't care what they eat.
I will pick out your eyes.
If they were hungry enough, they'd probably eat themselves. I mean, who knows? Anyway, on that note, there are so many cool support characters that you can play, and it's not limited to what we have in the book. Basically, what we try to do is show examples so the players can create what they want to play, and that's kind of what we go with in Lenharrow. So that again, Jake. But that's the whole idea behind Lenharrow is play the game you want to play. Do.
No, he meant to say do that again instead of so that again.
Okay.
I don't remember what specifically. I did so many things. What do you mean? Pick up their eyes. Pick up their eyes and eat them, brother.
All right, he's role playing the bird. I get it. He's role playing the bird. But see, and that's the thing. I hope to inspire other players and other referees to do this in their own games, because role playing is, to me, the greatest art form ever invented. It's a better part of my life.
Right? It's
Whole
like
life.
acting, but
I'm
like
glad
not.
Glad
Actually,
that
it's
it
more like improv. It's
is.
improv.
Racist bird noises. It very much is improv, and I never did get into like acting or what do you call it at school?
Oh, what are those emojis?
Bro, really sad. It really
Those
sad.
are birds. They're eagles. Those are 3 eagles.
You guys are great. I love hanging out with you guys in the chat, and I appreciate you being here. I really do. It makes everything go smoothly. We do have a point that we're trying to get across in a topic with these Lenharrow episodes.
We're just having fun.
We really, really just want to share our game, because to us, it's everything we loved about role playing that we put into a game system. So
Honestly, I played D&D once. I still want to be Lenharrow.
see, now that's what makes this so much different, Bobby. You say improv is so hard sometimes. I usually go play. When you're playing a game, you have that mentality that it's just a game, and it frees you up to just
Do whatever.
And nobody's gonna. Yeah, people are gonna sometimes laugh, but that's kind of part of it. I mean,
Well,
it's
you're not alone neither when you play, Bobby. You have other players to help inspire you too.
right.
And sometimes you'll have players say, "Hey, try this."
And that's cool, and some refs are more strict, and some refs are more lenient. I try to keep like a middle road and just enjoy the game and let my players play. And sometimes
Right.
it goes all combat. In fact, most of my games go all combat. But that seems to be what the players want. And if the players want that, then that's cool. But if the players want to go into the tavern and start just role playing, that's cool too. Or if they want
Go to the tavern.
the tavern, or wherever they want to go, and wherever they're just sitting around talking around a campfire or something, that's cool too. The group camaraderie is where everything's at. Let's see, we need a bio of the book of Mr. Lenharrow. I think I'm going to leave Mr. Lenharrow a complete mystery, but I have to tell you, every time I run AD&D for you guys, he's going to make an appearance. I can't wait to give it a shot. We can't wait to have you in the game, Bobby. And I know we're starting March, and
He reminded me. I just got a new thing here.
I've been talking to Tiger about it. When we do take our break, we're probably still going to game on Monday nights. So the first Sunday,
I hope so.
Sunday and all the other Monday nights. So we should have some fun.
Okay.
We should still be doing that.
So I got these miniatures in the mail, and it's been requested.
No, Mr.
Doesn't get
Lenharrow
drunk,
doesn't
he
get drunk.
gets
He gets high.
we're gonna turn one of these guys into Mr. Lenharrow.
Yep. Oh yeah. Let me put you up there on the screen so people can see that better.
Ooh,
She picked up this owlbear miniature that looks really cool.
I actually got 3 of them. So one of them's gonna be kind of a greenish color because he's got Jonga Sage.
He wears his Jonga Sage.
He wears the Jonga Sage.
Let's see. I still remember the egg colt from Stray Cat 2 live stream. Yeah. We didn't know what to do with them, so I had to give them time out. So that seemed to work. But they started talking really weird. And yeah, that picture is very cool.
It got dirty.
Yeah, it did. But that's what we have moderators in the chat for, to do that kind of stuff.
that's what I've been doing lately is painting miniatures. So I think next week I'm gonna flood
Wow.
our stream with some minis that I painted.
Oh, she's painted a bunch that she could make little videos of. So it's going to be pretty awesome to see next week. So that's probably going to be
back into
your thing.
doing my sword wall.
This week you've also had this really cool short with wolves that you've been doing.
Oh yeah. Okay, so last week I did animals based on us, but I didn't do B because she's not here. She lives in Texas now. So I thought I'd do this whole week for her. Yeah, her animal representative is a wolf. So yeah, the cat is Red, the dragon is Jake, the rhino is Logan, and of course I'm the tiger.
Well, you know, it's just we like the idea of a spirit animal. That particular totem, I do like lots of aspects from different cultures.
I'm broken.
I love that for Native American culture. Your spirit animal is broken. Well, the ancient Chinese saw the dragon as an animal. It wasn't a mythological creature. So what does that tell you?
Actually, Max, the dragon is either a koi fish or who's the tiger? I'm gonna get you, Rue. Anyways, the dragon was either a koi fish or a seahorse. By the way.
So if in reality we had support characters in our lives, I mean Luna's really our support little creature, our support character. But if we were to be in a role playing sense, I would probably have a bonded mount that's a rhino. Tiger would probably have a follower that's a tiger. Jake would probably be a beast rider and have a wing rider and have a dragon. And Warren would just be a cat. I mean,
Warren
but he would actually have a cat man with a cat. He's had that before.
He is the support character.
Right, he is the support character.
Warren is the cat. No, seriously, sometimes Warren would be nice and sweet, and sometimes he'll bap at you and bite you. So I'm just saying.
How come seahorses and koi were flying?
No, see, they transcend and go up into the heavens. It's a whole legend thing. They say that koi, yeah, that's why they had the koi in the Emperor's Pond, because if they were, I don't know, if the Emperor was righteous enough or something like that, his koi would turn into dragons. I don't know, something like that.
It works for me.
Yeah, the seahorse was seen as a dragon.
Koi sushi. And we have like swimming in air. Yes, I agree. That's how kind of flying would be to me. If you could actually fly, you would actually be manipulating the air and flying up. But you would have to. I think there would be some movement involved. You couldn't Superman it. I honestly believe Superman, when he flies, it's kind of a telekinesis thing, and he's actually propelling himself forward.
Either that, or like how some of the newer Superman does. He's just jumping.
He's just jumping. Yeah, it's true. You could just.
Well, that's how that is how Superman was before, right?
He would.
Like,
yeah,
he
he
actually
originally
fly,
only ran.
he just jumped.
He could leap tall buildings in a single bound.
Let's see. Racing is going to consult King Monkey, great sage, equal of heaven.
Hey,
yes.
I like the Monkey King. Okay, he's my favorite.
Forbidden flying koi sushi.
I'm pretty sure koi is poisonous, guys.
Random.
We love random.
I know pufferfish is poisonous.
Magic pickle.
I'm not 100% sure. I don't think you can eat koi, though. I don't remember what the reason was.
Whether if it was taboo for the culture or just they can't be.
Well, it could be. It could be.
So I have one last.
Just nasty. See, that could be it, too. They tried it and it tasted terrible.
Not poisonous, just nasty, yeah. I did have one last question for you guys for our topic, and then we could just chill for a bit and chat with the chat.
Okay.
If you were to create a character right now, and you wanted to have a support character with it, what would you make, Jake?
What would I make? Honestly,
a lizard. I'm just kidding.
I mean, you could choose a bond about, a follower, or a familiar.
I don't know. I'm thinking perhaps Like maybe I do.
Has to be prepared properly, right? The random talk. What was your question, Ray?
He says, "How come seahorses and koi were flying? Now they ascended."
Yeah, I saw your comment. I let Tiger answer it. What are you referring to? Maybe that'll help me.
That's the only question I had that I could
Yeah, it was
see.
this one right here. I'm pretty sure. So
Yeah.
I let Tiger answer it, but if you want, because the AI did that. If you're referring to like my Aquaman videos lately. No, explain lifestyle and profession. Oh,
Oh,
I'm in the support
okay.
here.
Okay. Yeah.
Lifestyle. Okay,
That is good. That's a good question.
a lifestyle replaces class. Okay, as far as role playing is concerned, like in AD&D terms, you have a class, and then you level up. See, well, we eliminated levels, and we decided that without levels, class is kind of meaningless. Lifestyles is a class distinction. Anything in a society, you have a class system. Really, you do.
Yeah, we made things make sense. So we have lifestyles are, for example, an adventurer would be your lifestyle. Like that's what you do
Right.
in life.
Or
You
you're a bounty
adventure,
or your
or you're a bounty hunter, or you're
religious.
a common laborer, or you're a tradesman.
No,
We have 10 lifestyles, and
10
they're
basic
all
lifestyles.
10 basic lifestyles where they're all just like basically what you do as a living, like what your overall character arc is. So we wanted to be more practical. So if you wanted to play, like for example, a tavern owner, you were a tradesman. That was your profession. You were a tradesman.
Or you could
You
actually
have
be
a
a common
tavern.
laborer who became a bartender who became. There are different steps in life where you
That's a
take.
different one. But if you were just taking over a business or whatever,
Yeah,
you were
you
a
would be a
tradesman.
tradesman. And
A
originally we called
common
that a skilled
laborer,
laborer, but tradesman makes more sense.
yeah, a
Jesus,
common laborer is like your farmers or
character.
your let me see it. I'm trying to think of some of the. I can only think more of a farmer. Are you kidding me? No, I'm just kidding. Your sheep herders, or you
So
know,
the name pretty much is self-explanatory. Anything that's considered
your washerwoman.
a common laborer, is a common laborer. But we also have noblemen and savages, and we have what we call
soldiers. You could be a soldier.
soldiers. Scholars are basically any kind of wizard would be in a scholar category, but you could be an adventurer and be a wizard too. And that's why we have skills separately, and you get to purchase your skills, and your lifestyles have different access to certain different skills. But as a character, you can learn anything. It just costs more if your lifestyle is aligned to a certain set of skills. Let's see. Jake's wig no longer wants to stay on his hair with a full of lice.
You're gonna make me itch.
Yeah, the whole idea of
Anyways,
it.
as for professions,
Yep.
professions are different types of that lifestyle. So, for an example, say you
And be an
were a
example
soldier.
of the lifestyle.
Yeah, if say you're a soldier, but you're more specific on your soldier, like you're a guardsman, or you're a I'm drawing a blank on soldiers for some reason because my
You're an
professions are
executioner as a soldier.
survivalist. Oh yeah,
You have a
executioner.
cavalry band. You have a scout. I mean, you
Gladiator.
have a
Scout. There you
sniper,
go. Scout, sniper.
gladiator.
Thank you. So your profession is more specialized in that particular lifestyle.
Right. Let's see.
Yay!
But the printer jacks up the pages sometimes. Yes, it
Oh, I
does. And
hate when that happens.
yeah, I got my a printer just to have a scanner, and when I switch computers, I don't have the digital code anymore to put the printer on my computer, so I can't scan with it anymore. So I either have to buy new scanning driver software, or go get a new printer, and it costs about the same. So I'm probably just going to go buy a new printer because I really don't like the one I got.
I think we should get a laser one.
Probably be a better idea. It'd have to be wireless so it connects to any computer. Let's see.
I
Phil
think
and
we
Chill.
should get a wireless one.
Let's see. Now all that's left is to write a check to the CPA to file, and then whatever I owe on the LLC to Callie. Yep. Yeah, me too, man.
I don't think anybody likes their printer. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say, "Hey, I love my printer."
I'm just
I'm pretty sure everybody on the planet hates.
What happened? You got booted out there.
Mom was so mad she disappeared for a sec.
She glitched the internet.
That's how much everybody hates their printer.
Yep. I'm not happy with my printer, no. But anyway, so on that note, did you think of a support character that you'd want to play? Now that we've explained lifestyle professions, which is what this show is all about, is answering questions about our game system. So that was good.
I think I do.
I would even like their printer.
Dude, you know what'd be really cool? A pirate that rides a shark.
A pirate that rides a shark. You know how hard it was for me to AI Aquaman riding a shark? I got one halfway decent pick, and even it had multiple eyeballs on the shark.
Right?
Right, random, yes.
Cool,
okay, it was pretty cool. That's why I kept it. I don't know what you were talking about. Okay, well,
talking about everything and nothing.
We were basically just determining the difference between lifestyle and profession. Professions are examples of lifestyles, and it makes it easier to start the game if you pick a profession and purchase a profession with your starting skill points. So, which we call CGPs.
Like I said, it's like a specialization. You specialize in this particular aspect of that lifestyle.
And having made a character in our game system, Bobby, you get that. You take your what experience points you get. We convert those into character generation points, and then you buy.
I do have a cult we started. It was Bob, the god of cheese.
Bread cult, yes.
No, we had Bob, the god of cheese.
Yes, the god of cheese, yes.
So we actually in game made a cheese cult.
What had happened was a player kept going around saying, "Oh, I worship Bob, the god of cheese," in a joking manner. And one of the other players decided to pull a joke on them.
You did. You.
It was one of the players. It created an illusion of Bob, the god of cheese. And from then on, he actually believed that Bob was a real deity in my game system. Just a lot of fun. Just stuff we do.
Thank you for spreading the good word, my child.
So you had yours. What would you create, Tiger?
Me? I got 1 million. What are you talking about?
Tell us something about yours then.
Now you want me to think of something.
I've talked about mine, so I've only had a few, but.
No, I know. I was, it's really funny you were mentioning that. I was thinking about something not too long ago, but I can't remember what it was now.
All right.
But I thought it would be cool to do.
Anything but that.
He said, "Sounds like Scientology." Well, Scientology.
The fermented cheese.
Who wrote science fiction?
You know what's really funny though? In Baldur's Gate, isn't there a thing where there's a guy with cheese? He makes like a cheese maze.
That was in Witcher 3.
Oh, that's right. It was The Witcher. They had a cheese maze. That was funny.
Oh, I'll let Ray fill that one. What's his gender? I think I blew it over.
You blew the lid off. No. Yeah, I got one.
I like putting pronouns in bios.
Yeah, I don't care about that. I think you could guess. My pronoun is.
I just got a brilliant idea.
What?
I just got a brilliant idea.
All right.
Okay, so no, seriously, an alchemist. No, quiet. An alchemist with a flying familiar. they can grab the potion and drop it on the enemy.
See, that's
Like a
cool.
ball.
See, that's a cool idea.
Right?
Winged monkey.
Right?
Winged monkey with an
A
eye patch.
monkey.
It looks just like the one out of Indiana Jones.
Have a monkey. Let's have the monkey throw things. Okay, good idea.
He goes by that friggin' guy. Now Ray's that friggin' guy. Ray's a cool friggin' guy. You know, we even welcome him on our show sometimes on our Fridays.
Only sometimes. I think we welcome him every time.
If he wants to, yeah. Pretty much, you know, anybody on our Discord that's in our Fridays players group can join us on our Friday show. Anyway,
Your turn.
my turn. What would I make? Well, I was actually thinking. You know how a knight has a squire. Well, what if he had, like on Brave Star, Marshall Brave Star, a horse that turned into a dude who's just not only his bonded mount but his squire.
That's weird.
Why would that be weird?
No, you're fine. We've had followers turn into humanoids.
It was weird, but it's still a cool idea. But if I were to do one, I would have a familiar that was a raccoon, so that they could go around and steal ingredients for my magic spells and potions.
Oh, that's cool.
My trash panda friend.
My trash panda friend.
My trash panda's bringing me some ingredients.
She goes by
Croissant.
Croissant, and he goes by Howdy Mashab. I don't care. I'm not going to say that.
Mashab.
Raccoon from the hill. Yeah. Like the ferrets and the Beastmaster. Exactly. See? And that's the whole point of our support.
That is how they got the evil magic ring.
And you know, basically, with the way we have our creatures set up, a ref can design a creature any way they want and give them any set, hit degree, which turns into hit points, and make the characters that their players want. And that's the whole idea, man. You're a croissant, but you have a queso.
There's like a hair in here, and it's driving me crazy.
Well, we're just about going to wrap up here.
Yeah,
I don't know where's that.
We're just shooting the breeze, which is fun, and then we can hang out for a little bit if you guys want. But I think we've covered our topic succinctly, and our support.
I think so.
Our support characters book is.
Oh no, he did not just mention the Rascorpion.
The Rascorpions, yes.
No.
Yeah. We have together, and I gave Bobby a great credit for that.
No.
Croissant.
Okay.
Croissant.
Okay.
Okay, what?
I don't remember. I was going to say
you had a thought.
about
It's just woo.
My brain was like
I'm
sitting there
gonna
going,
pick you.
I want to play a nobleman, but like Prince and the Pauper situation, but the nobleman was killed, leaving only the common laborer, and that's the kind of character I want to play. He has like no idea what he's doing, but he has to pretend he knows what he's doing.
Speaking of nobles, I saw a
That's
trailer
kinda
for
cool.
a movie called Damsel coming out on Netflix next month. Looks pretty cool. Everybody should check that out too. Damsel.
I'm excited for Avatar. I don't care what other weird hype they got. I still want to check it out.
Also, in the description, you'll find a link to all our books, including the support characters. It is our Players Expansion 2. We have 2 expansions for the Player's Guide and 2 expansions for the Ref's Guide. So our game system is complete, and we could just add stuff to it, like we're going to be doing campaign books.
Bobby, you don't want to know. You don't want to know.
Let's see. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
I can find the short and pull it up.
No. See? No, don't ask.
No.
Thank you guys for joining us. I appreciate you guys being here. Ask Scorpions from the Hill. I don't know about that. Wouldn't their sticker be there? You'll remember in Paul's game, we came up with a scorpion raccoon hybrid, and Logan made it into. Yeah. There you go, Ray. No. I know.
You had
Oh
to.
yeah. Okay.
Yes, he made a nightmarish short out of it too.
Oh. Yeah, I generated him into AI. Oh yes.
Oh no. Oh yeah.
Well, if you watch this in the replay, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us in the chat. We definitely appreciate you guys being here. We'll be back tomorrow night for our regular Friday show. Or it'll be a little less or a little more serious, depending on this.
Would be sushi, random dog. Sushi.
His premier
That would
chat
be my one and only food that I would eat for the rest of the year.
one of the only food I eat for the rest of the year, right here.
Sushi.
It satisfies.
Are you
Snickers? You couldn't eat Snickers all the time. No, you couldn't.
No, you couldn't.
Just so you guys know, he can't have that much sugar.
No, I don't have a lot of it. There's premier chat we weren't playing. Let's see. See you tomorrow, Cake.
Oh, RPG Exile just joined. Yeah, we're
Hope
closing
you actually joined us
up.
on the show, Kate. RPG Exiles, yeah, you did miss it,
But anyway,
you can catch us in the replay. We were just shooting.
if I were to pick one food to eat for the rest of the year, I'd pick pizza.
As everybody's saying later, lots of love. And I just need
We
one.
shall see you guys tomorrow night, hopefully. Our Friday night show. We got a double feature going that day.
Yep.
What was it? Doctor Strange and Spider-Man No Way Home, right?
Yep, that sounds about right.
Yeah, I remember it. Yay!
Let's see, we got the only pain I want to feel is pain on chocolate. Croissant with chocolate. Yep. Everybody saying good night.
Good night.
Bobby said B2 Jake. I missed what it was for, probably.
Pizza. I think it's
Pizza.
Pizza.
the cool thing
Well,
about
pizza
pizza
forever.
is
Anyway,
you can put anything
We
on it.
talked about Lenharrow support characters tonight, RPG Exiles. So if you're interested in bonded mounts, followers, and we do cover familiars in here too, but we actually really cover that in the rest guide really well. So we just have extra stuff in here for familiars. So lifestyles and professions. So it's kind of cool. Anyway, on that note, we're gonna call this one. Hope you guys.
What are you gonna call it?
Lenharrow Fantasy Adventures, Enhanced Edition, Episode 12.
That's a boring name.
That's a boring name. But I definitely appreciate you all being here. Yeah, thanks again.
Well, we can't call Ghostbusters.
Another great hangout.
Ghostbusters!
Yes, it was, Spine Six. Thanks for being here, you guys.
Thank
I
you,
really
Fred, and
appreciate you
everybody
guys.
else.
Call it Jake 2.0. Later on.
Well, we always joke that he is a robot.
With that, I guess we'll just strike a pose.